Hey everybody, you are cruising with Kelly here in about 2 seconds. I am just leaving an appointment, setting up, getting ready to start doing a new Bible study group on Thursday nights starting in June. And really not much going on. I've taken a little bit of time away from doing my cruising with Kelly or sharing perspectives. Even took some downtime from my writing, did a little bit of traveling, went back home to where my roots are, forgetting how green and plush the grass can grow up in that northern country, forgetting how cool it gets. I left, it was 90 something in Florida, and got up north and it was 40 and raining. So it was refreshing though. All the big, beautiful, bold colors of all of the foliage and everything that's growing. And just blessed beyond deserving to finally have the chance to get out and about and travel. Wasn't anywhere spectacular, but it was very meaningful. Anytime you get a chance to get back to see your family, it's always beyond meaningful. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your family is your family, no matter what. We are all blessed in the creation and image of God, and every single soul that you look into the eyes of was created for God's purpose and God's will. And that means me, that means you, that means all the baggage and all the stuff that weigh us down and make us forget about our humane side. We need to shake it off and just be a light when you can't find a light. Shake it off and just remember the good when everything seems so bad. Shake it off and just breathe a little lighter when things are super heavy. And I get it, because we're all going through something. We all have a story. We all got our demons, even if some of them have escaped out of the closet and moved on. We still got that stuff. So even when we really have those days when we just wake up in a funk, and you know that you better keep your mouth closed because you ain't gonna say nothing at all, but you don't understand what's making that happen. Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's everything. It is what it is until it's not. So let's make the best of it. My goal, I'm far from perfect. I'm far from perfect. And honestly, I used to say, if you ain't paying my bills, you ain't taking care of me, you ain't doing this, you don't matter. Well, everybody matters in this world. It really does. I'm not out here to change anything or anybody but me. I'm out here trying to become my best self, and my best self thrives when I'm able to do and give others. Teaching, sharing, giving hope, just being real. I mean, in this world that we live in, that doesn't come too often. You know, I just had the recollection just the other day that, you know, things are great while we're together with somebody until all of a sudden another side of them comes out that you never really knew. I'm a divorcee. There ain't no big secret there. And I knew my husband since I was 13. But in the end, I figured it out. I never really knew him at all. And that's just how life is. We get so caught up. I mean, everything's great until we lose our way. We forget to communicate. We forget that we're all going through something, and because I had a bad day doesn't mean that I should be able to take it out on you, or if you had a bad day doesn't mean you should be taking it out on me. And there's some extremes out there. There's just some people that are pretty rough, that are bullies. I mean, there's all kinds of personalities out there. Some people on power trips, some people not. None of that's neither here or there, to be quite honest. I'm just saying that you don't really know anybody, and you'll never get to know them until if you quit communicating, if you break the cycle. Yeah, there's going to be things that I do that annoy others, maybe even just talking. Or there's going to be things that others do that annoy me. But when you purposely go out and you do things for your own personal me-ism benefit, and you know that it's going to put someone in harm's way, physically, emotionally, or financially, that's a problem. That's a problem. When you don't stick to boundaries, when you don't teach how to grow forward, what do you expect is going to happen with the youth, with the kids, with the future? I know there's there's like a billion different mind maze paths that could spin right now, that could take off. It's not what I'm here about today. I know it's been a few days, like I said, a couple weeks since I've been out here talking and doing perspectives with Always Me Kelly. I'm just being me. I'm just trying to be my better self. I'm just trying to shake it off. I'm just trying to keep making the best of whatever it is that I've been granted. And today I was granted another day to get up. I've been allowed to get up. I have hearing in my ears, vision in my eyes, movement in my body. No, it's not like when I was 20. No, my raspy voice gets raspier every day. It's I got this flaw, I got that flaw, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The main thing that matters is that as long as I know that he got me up for a purpose, I'm going to do my best to be even a little flicker of something good. Leading by example. Somebody's always watching, y'all. Somebody's always watching. I'm not out to get anything. I don't have to sit there and BS with anybody. I don't have to pretend to be anything. I don't have to tell somebody or pretend to somebody that I like them or care about them. I care about everybody. Nobody's a stranger to me. However, I just don't love everybody. I don't have to. I don't expect anybody to love me either. But man, when you get those no agenda friends that love you no matter what you do, that want the real you and nothing but the real you, it's awesome. And when you can get to be one, it's even better. There is no shame in my game. Any shame that I had, I left at the door when I gave it all over to Jesus. I am far from perfect, and I am still out there making a mess of my life sometimes, and still getting into things, and still listening to what I shouldn't, still seeing what I shouldn't see, still probably doing what I shouldn't do. But the bottom line is I don't have an agenda to take from anyone what I can't go and work for myself. I don't have an agenda to qualify anybody because of anything that they do. When I care about people, I care about who they are, not what they do. Man, is it nice to have a bunch of nice things, nice cars, a title, a celebrity stardom, 15 minutes of fame or 15 years of fame? Doesn't matter. Will they remember you, no matter what you are, no matter what you're doing? Will they remember you? You for who you really are when you're gone? Or are they going to remember that song? They're going to remember that movie. They're going to remember that thing that happened. They're going to remember that violence. Because let's face it, we're in a state of everything and anything gets attention fast and has some sort of meaning when it's really meaningless. Anyway, that's just a thought. Just a thought. Some of those rambling things. Again, I am getting ready to start a Thursday night group on June 17th at 7 p.m. at New Life Christian Church in Spring Hill. And the series that I'm doing is just open the door for this one. And when we finish that one, we'll work on something else. But in the meantime, I am just cruising down the road and thought I'd come out and say, hey, and I hope that everybody, regardless of what you're feeling, what you're doing, you're blessed. You know you're blessed. You are made in the image of God, and you are worth more than anything this world can give or take from you. Know that. Hold it. accountable to make you know that. Call out to him every single day. I can't make you, and I don't love you any less or love you any more, whether you do or not. But I hope that you love yourself. That's what really matters. I hope that you love yourself enough that you not get caught up in this world, that you find your way. And we all do. We all do. Trust me. I am the master. My mind maze goes a billion different directions. Hey. Anyway, I could ramble on and on and on. I'm back. Hopefully I'll have something more meaningful. I'll start getting it together again. I am back from my little downtime. It is a beautiful, hot day, and I am up and moving, and all of the opportunities each time you're allowed up are out there just waiting for you to grasp on. Good, bad, or indifferent. You won't know until you try. Own your choices. Own the results, and just remember, if it wasn't good enough, it probably wasn't meant to be. There's something better waiting for you to reach out and grab onto. Be a light when you can't find a light. Be a light anyway, even when you can. Shine bright. Much love, much hope, much peace in Christ.